Hello everyone, welcome to In 5 Minutes. In this video we are going to see the application of triple integration, that is finding the volume. So in this type we will have to find the volume of any given curve. So volume is nothing but triple integration dx, dy, dz. The first limit will be for height. As we all know, volume is nothing but area of base into height. So first we will find the limits for height, and this two integration will be of the limits of area of base. Okay, this will be more clear when we see the problem on this. Then this is in the Cartesian coordinate. Similarly, we will have the volume in polar coordinates. So triple integration r dr d theta dz. In volume, since we need height, and height is always in terms of z, or z, we will have height z equal to something. So here we are going to use cylindrical polar coordinates. We all know what are cylindrical polar coordinates. So first limit will be for height, that will be z equal to something to z equal to something. The other two limits will be for r and theta. So this is how we have to find the volume of any given three-dimensional figure. So let's take an example on this. So this is our question. Find the volume bounded by the planes x equal to 0, y equal to 0, z equal to 0, and the plane x by a plus y by b plus z by c equal to 1. So this is our x-axis, this is our y-axis, and this is our z-axis. So what is x equal to 0? X equal to 0 means y and z plane. Okay, why it is like this? If we have the coordinate axis, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. At every point on x-axis, our y is 0. So the equation of x-axis is y equal to 0. So the equation of yz plane, that is this plane, y and z, this plane, starting from z-axis and ending on y-axis. So this plane is x equal to 0. Y equal to 0 plane means x and z plane, that is starting from z-axis and ending on x-axis. Whatever points we will have, it will be on the xz plane, that is y equal to 0. Z equal to 0 plane is xy plane. Xy plane is this bottom part. Okay, so this is our xy plane. So we have to consider all the three planes and this plane. So as you can see here, this plane has x, y and z term. So this plane will intersect x-axis, y-axis and z-axis at some point. So to find the point on x-axis, we will put y and z equal to 0. When we put y and z equal to 0, we will get x by a equal to 1. So x is equal to a is the point on x-axis. So let's say this is our point on x-axis, that is x equal to a. To find the point on y-axis, we will put z and x equal to 0. So we will get y by b equal to 1. So y is nothing but b. So y equal to b is this point. Then to find the point on z-axis, we will put x and y equal to 0. So we will get z by c equal to 1. So we get z equal to c, which is this point. So if we join all these 3 points, we will get the plane x by a plus y by b plus z by c. So this is our plane. So this is our plane, x by a plus y by b plus z by c. Now we have to find the volume bounded by this plane. So that means we have to cover this region and backside also. Okay, so this is the volume enclosed between this plane and this plane and xz plane. Okay, so we have to find the volume of this part. So volume is given by triple integration dx, dy and dz. We know that the first limit is for height and the second two limits are for the area of base. Okay, so first limit is for height. So let's say we will consider one column parallel to z-axis. Okay, so the lower end of this column is on the xy plane and the equation of xy plane is z equal to 0. So lower end is z equal to 0 and upper end of this column is on this plane, and this plane we have just drawn, and this plane is nothing but this part. So from here if we calculate z, we get z equal to c into 1 minus x by a minus x by b minus y by b. So this is our upper limit of z. So we get the limit of height. Now we have to find the area of base. What is the base? Base is this part. So this part, if you see from the top, we will see this plane as a triangle in this plane. So we will draw that part. So here we have x-axis, this line, and this y-axis. When we see from above, we will get this triangle. Okay, so this point is on x-axis is A, and this point on y-axis is B. So we have to find the area of this part, that is we have to cover this area to find the limits. So we will consider one strip parallel to y-axis. So the lower end of this strip on x-axis, so y is equal to 0. Upper end of the strip is on this line. What is the equation of this line? So take this equation. This equation is x by a plus y by b plus z by c equal to 1. In this we are considering only xy plane. In xy plane, z is equal to 0. When we put z equal to 0, we will get x by a plus y by b equal to 1. This is nothing but equation of this line. Okay, so from here we will get y equal to b into 1 minus x by a. So these are the lower limit of this strip and upper limit of this strip. We have to cover this entire area. So we will move this strip from this point. We will move here till here. So we are moving from this point. What is this point? This point will have x equal to 0. Here what is x? Here x is a. So these are the limits of area of base, and these are the limits for height. Now we can find the volume bounded by these planes.